just took.
And all he knows is wrong. So anyway, you can you stop that?
You saw that from happening in votes.
History being made here tonight in the EA SHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Their very first game in the league.
Standing by their damn self looking stupid.
That happens. And the voting thing stopped. I don't know.
You don't know? So which one you picking? Are you going with 10 years in prison or 4 years as a prostitute? Which one you going for?
4 years in prison.
Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening face-off.
4 years as a prostitute.
The Icebreakers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack.
Yeah.
You know what? You deserve it, James. You deserve it.
Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that close slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it and he gets rewarded.
And off the face-off, they take possession.
The most one thing you don't want to participate in. It's ooky boofly where it gives you fucking heebie-jeebies like
through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone.
It just... Honestly, I just don't like the whole funny thing because politics is not really like my thing that I would like.
This is where he earns his money, the most coveted spot just ahead of the blue paint, and this time he doesn't convert because the goaltender makes an excellent save.
Tries to get the puck over, picking up ahead of steam. On the breakaway.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind and he's going to be the foundation tonight.
Jostling for the puck and knocked away.
Be interested in politics.
The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. With the blast! Oh, and he makes the save! I thought he was beat on a one-timer, but no! Blocked in traffic. Cut into the front of the net. Oh, he got a little sliver. He scores! Oh, wow! That's how you do it!
Well, he's in close quarters, James. That's what he's known for. He gets that puck on his stick, his head is up, and he buries it in the back of the net. Oh, that's fast. 2 goals in a minute 20.
Sure, you stress consistently. Keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Harper's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Couldn't catch up to that pass. From the point, let's make something happen. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. And just like that, from out of note, trying to gain a step. All here in the late goings of the period, the Hamburglers have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Moves it to Harper. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone.
I see the babies.
Position.
You kidding me? 2 goals in 10 seconds?
And a flash,
still taking
she's
allowed
That
to
shows
take
you
the
how
ball.
quickly the game can change. You never give up because you never know what's going to happen.
Game on. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway.
Well, that's an appeal to legality.
And off the draw center, they take control of the puck. No. And he takes the feed.
Give yourself some
Takes it to the front.
it's
Right. Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
You'll figure it
The
out.
Hamburglers have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
The Icebreakers have it now.
Her whole justification for abortion is she doesn't consent to taking resources.
Big
This
play
is not
inside the
what
defensive
she
zone.
consents to.
From the open ice, they gain the line. And look at that penalty coming up.
This is the penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear. He was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
Did he actually say that? That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Harper's ready to go one-on-one with the goalie. Makes the stop under pressure.
Yeah.
The Hamburgers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals.
TikTok literally flagged her ass.
Pittsburgh's won the draw and they'll go to work.
I don't know, but I would imagine that that whole struggle for that whole, I'm not so tolerant. So it's like my area. I just was
And he's knocked off the puck there.
Yeah, TikTok literally flagged her
Taken along the wall by Smith.
You're being... Yeah, sure.
Moving into the attacking zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
My question, you told me, like...
Getting into the later stages of this period, Pittsburgh's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that.
And you don't...
The Hamburgers take control of the face-off.
And you sound like you're contradicting yourself because you said was taking interest from her shot.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deep, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And they keep the pressure on. Quick shot! And I think love is in the air here, Pounder.
Well, for one side it is. He's been a real thorn in the side of his opponent, though, James, as he gets the hat trick. I mean, he's been prickly in the offensive zone, finding the back of that net 3 times.
Harper's won the draw at center. Quick pass to Booth. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone.
Anyways,
Here's a pass in front, and he denies that.
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You gotta appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
Pittsburgh's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. Picked up in the open ice. Takes it from the right side. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. And that's stopped. Smith's lugging the puck. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. The Icebreakers will play from the defensive zone. Good stand-up hit on the play. Moves the puck along the half wall. And a beautiful save by the goaltender.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. It's a 2-on the break. Here's a pass. And they finish off the Russian style.
Should they be on?
Pittsburgh's got the lead here late in this first period. Harper's won it. Now he takes it over the line. The Icebreakers take possession here in the open ice. Big save in front.
Which leaves great
pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
You already said great justification for abortion.
The Hamburgers get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Incest.
One-on-one with the goaltender. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. So obviously not the result they wanted in their EASHL debut, but you know what? There's a lot to work with here.
Well, there really is. I mean, there was moments within the game where you could really see it. They just weren't crisp.
To me, 3 more elite.
my sister, who were cousins, and uncle went.
Administration moving forward, right, has the potential to move legislatively against you. So you need to get in the politics. And I'm not saying that you need to be so into the politics that it affects you in the because it absolutely will. The legislative politics, the right side of politics are corrupt as fuck. Both of them. They are absolutely corrupt. So they don't know what you pick. You're going to pick the lesser of two evils.
I have a question though, what if like you vote, like this is like a standpoint, it's like I'm just like, curious. If there's a guy, okay, that goes and says that he's for us, but then he throws money does and does something like that, and then you vote for him, are you going to be, like what would your reaction be?
What they voted for 40% efficiency. Because the lower minutes meet.
We need a Christian, we need like a Christian person, like I'll be okay. Like for example,
I don't know. I voted for Trump at the border, and that's 100% right now. So
why not make like where we live like a Christian full country, like all the other countries? No, I read the Constitution, but I don't think that the Constitution should, go above what God says.
Well, I mean, that's fine, except the Constitution says that you are free. You have the freedom of religion. You are free to practice or not practice. As you said under the Constitution. This country is not set up to be a Christian nation. Never has. Never will be.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EASHL.
Jesus.
I think that it's like, I don't know if like saying like how like
well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Icebreakers have won the draw, and we are now underway.
Those are not constitutional republics. This is a constitutional republic.
No, I understand that. But what I mean by that is like not like that, but I feel like if we had people that were more of Christians that actually said really good Christians, like stuff, we could justice has a better, voting.
Can I ask a question, please?
And by the way, like,
Are you going to trans Mormon or Jehovah's Witness?
no, I'm just new to the voting thing, and I don't really like,
Yeah, I'm just new to it.
you're spiritual, right? You're spiritual.
no, I'm new to it.
She just knows
That's what she asked you.
She avoids like she avoids voting like she would avoid a microphone at a Charlie Kirk rally.
I just heard she was spiritual.
She said
She's Christian.
she said Charlie Kirk was her, so.
No, just like being from people or like talk to people, but it's fine.
He's got some breakaway speed. He's all on his own, and then he gets hooked from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot.
The importance of Yeah, I'm just new bullets.
Goaltender takes a deep breath,
legislative
and here we go.
What I mean by that is just making sure you get off your game.
That's a bit of a waiting game. You got to outweight your opponent. He does a great job and reads exactly where the shooter's going to go with that one. And hey, makes a beautiful save.
Prior to removal.
Harper's gained possession and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Feeds it across.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's got a hold of it against the wall.
How many
Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Steps inside.
It is necessary to kill the child in the world prior to
Moves close to the point.
if it's maybe it's
pregnancies are untreated abortions. They're treated with laparoscopy.
Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
Yes. Yep.
And off the draw, they win the face-off.
Ectopic pregnancy when your life is
Takes a shot. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a prime-time scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
That's perfectly fine. See? Now, what is
busted on the hit to knock the puck
Especially
off.
it's like blood pressure.
The Icebreakers have it behind the net. Oh, and he throws
Yeah.
a perfectly
Yeah.
executed hip check there. Oh, he's targeted his opponent and feels
Was high blood pressure. So
Somebody's him on the breakaway. Here's an offensive chance. Forces the turnover.
Actually, maybe
The Icebreakers will play it in their own end.
result in stroke.
Oh, and he loaded on the breakaway. Sees him on the play.
This is a great play by the defender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot tripping all day long.
You're so much more than us.
And here he comes from center. And that nullifies the penalty shot.
Doesn't mean that you
The Icebreakers have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Harper's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to...
It's a 3-on-1. And that rush is broken up at center right. Puts it on net. Gets the glove on it to make the save.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. Tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it.
In the final moments of this period, we are all tied up in this one.
Studying medicine.
The Hamburgers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Jackson's got it now deep inside his own end. Quick feed to Booth. Oh, what a save on the play!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Got it.
Okay, two.
The
Okay.
Icebreakers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck. Here's a shot. And there's a glove save on the play. Trying to shake the defender. What a stop on the breakaway. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play set to resume here. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
And I'm thinking assumption is good, like he doesn't know what any of those people work.
It's fine. It's really fine.
The Hamburgers win it.
It's fine. It's fine.
The Icebreakers, it's a 2-on-1. Can't complete the play. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Jackson's got it in the defensive end. It's a 2-on-1. Passes it over. He scores! Striking in and they finish it.
Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
The Hamburglers take the lead after that last goal. Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter-punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There's way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Hey, pal. You there?
Yeah, what's up?
I want to tell you to shut down.
Well, you got one candidate that says they're gonna burn the
draw here in their own
and
zone.
stop us from being around. And
Great stretch passes and connects.
you need to
Puck it away.
and the other person says,
And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end.
force them to
It's a loss in their debut in the EASHL, but Tanner, you tell me, how do you sum this performance up?
Well, I think you'll have to look at the details of the game and where you can improve and build upon. I mean, you use your first game as a platform, a measuring stick to where you want to get to and how far you want to go. I don't think they should be too disappointed, but hey, when you have expectations to win, you know that the entire team wants to execute on it.
look, if you have the worst of two options, remember I told you when you're voting for the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
On one side, you got somebody that's trying to stop Islam in their city, town, whatever, or the county. On the other side, they're trying to force women into 4 years of prostitution.
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you going for? Or is it one of the times you're just not going to vote and hope for the best?
Can you repeat that?
I would not vote for anything that goes against the Bible. So.
Okay, well, neither one of those goes against the Bible.
Prostitution, that goes against the Bible.
There's prostitutes in the Bible.
Yeah, but you know what God says to them, correct?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so there's a prostitute in the Bible. Dude, I'm actually so confused.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I'm not a Mormon. I am a person that does just leave the Bible alone and goes to church. Yeah, I'm a Christian. Yeah. No, she asked me if guess what I'm doing. Do it better?
I mean, kind of. Do you understand different denominations and vary in beliefs?
That they mocked? That it mocked? Be mocked by that?
No, I'm a Christian as well. I was just asking.
What's your denomination?
Baptist.
That's all I was wondering.
I just have different types of beliefs and stuff. I have my own beliefs and all of that. So if something goes against anything, like for example,
Baptist, you have your own beliefs.
it's like the wrong thing. They just think
angry. Yeah, angry. I felt something to do with that.
This was, yeah, so, thank you for the heartbeat. I got to.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it.
Race, and you go to church and you don't have
I got 2 items.
So you just.
You put John, and you
wanted 200 billion. It would take 34,000 billion watts of energy, traveling at 1/40th of a billionth of a second, to change the chemical makeup of a fine linen shroud to leave that image. And he said, we don't have that power on Earth. So 200 billion. It would take 34,000 billion watts of energy, traveling at 1/40th.
Different interpretation.
yeah.
I got 2 items.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EA SHL.
Random, like, guy, okay, and I go to, like,
I grew up differently. I didn't have.
Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Nighthawks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. He's got a set.
So I was a minor for most of this. So Abby claims that he's known me for 6 years. 21 minus 6. And if Abby's in her 30s, that would be Gabby's
Want to give you confidence to recognize, hey, we can score on this goaltender, and you take that energy and you head to the dressing room for intermission. You get some much needed rest, and you got to come out. Well, working hard.
So I definitely lied about my age, so like get with certain women. I'm not saying I didn't do that. I'm not saying that wasn't wrong. It was definitely wrong. I definitely lied to some women. It was horrible, and I shouldn't do it. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to excuse myself. I'm not going to say that I was like fully valid. All I'm trying to say is...
He didn't lie to Abby. Okay, you want to know the specifics about what happened with Abby. They talked for less than 2 months. She was under the impression they were dating. I don't know specifically whether that was confirmed. You'll have to ask him. But then he started talking to me within like 2 weeks of them splitting up. There was nothing serious. Well, I mean, there's overlap. There's overlap between us. Okay, there's overlap between me and him talking for 2 weeks and him and Abby being together. Now she goes and that medic girl is now medic and goes around popping panels and getting kicked from debates.
Gaining momentum up
Oh,
along the
that was
side.
manipulated and gas for him.
My issue is, I'm fine with like publicly acknowledging pro my dad. I'm fine with acknowledging that. If I continue to lose some penalties, so be it. I'm fully willing to admit to my mistakes. I would hope that we can all agree that like if I did it wrong, I should be able to improve it wrong, right? Like that seems fair. My issue is that these have 6 years. I'm 21. 6 years ago, I'm 21. I would have been 15. These are late. Do we not see like a slight issue if like 6 years ago I would have been 15 and she would have still been
Use his speed and didn't slow down, James, and then it's all about patience and composure, outweighting the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
The Nighthawks take the 1-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-ahead goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
The Icebreakers in transition at center. Fires it on net. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass across to Glow. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. All alone. Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you like the lamb.
He likes the lamb as he carries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence. He shows just that in that battle.
these personal beefs or dramas don't really do
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Sends the pass in front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes off target. From center, they get into the attacking area. Coughs it up on the play. He's got a little jump. All alone. Oh, he had the answer on that one. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Saunders takes it into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. With the puck under siege. Can he get out of the zone here? Odd man rush. What a save! Sorry, tuck it into the back of the net.
On there, James. I think they waved this off immediately. This goal is not going to count.
Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. Pushes it across to goal. Levels them with the hit. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Takes the feed up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Plays the puck up ahead. Shot. Stops it with the glove.
I'm surprised he didn't score here. I mean, he's got such a magical shot. It is so quick, and he disguises the...
Shot away. Oh, it's in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. Wolf's got the puck at center, and it's time to go. Oh, and that's shut down on the penalty shot.
Yeah, and he shuts it down. And what I like about this is the confidence and aggressive nature of his positioning. He challenges the top of his crease and tracks that puck perfectly.
The Nighthawks win the draw. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Here's a chance to the middle. And he allows not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. To his teammate. Just saved by Lehman. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. The Nighthawks win it in the defensive zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Here's a chance. Oh, denies them with the cattle save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Moves it over to the point. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Drives into the crease. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. Man, he's just effortless when he gets that shot off, isn't he? I mean, he's moving his feet, and he just pulls that puck in towards his body, and a quick snap of the wrist. It's in the back of the cage.
Saunders takes possession after that center ice face-off. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Handles the pass. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Layden. Close got it in the offensive zone. Oh, a little flick of the wrist was all he needed.
Well, this is his textbook shot, isn't it, James? And it's a beauty. It is the quick release. No one knows where it's going to. Not the goaltender, not the players in front of him. He just finishes.
Here in the late going to the frame. The Nighthawks have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
Interesting. What's the argument that he was on Marks? Yeah, because
the Nighthawks win the draw. Moves it over to Glow. And the puck leads the step. He might have a step here. He's in. All alone. Misses the net.
And he had all kinds of time, James. And sometimes we have too much time, you can overthink it. And I think it's a product of that.
And it's a quick pass to the point. Regroups with the puck back inside the D zone. The Nighthawks posted in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Icebreakers win the face-off at center. That's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. I think the operative words here, growing pains, kind of summing up the performance of this squad's debut in the EASHL.
Well, it's all about process and trusting that process, James. There's a little scrambly out there at times, and that's pretty normal when you're coming into your first game, trying to figure out your...
Subjective reason. When does that threshold? It's a subjective reason. No. I mean, I don't think that subjective experience necessitates like. I agree. So substantiates. I think that's when we're talking about weather, like entities deserve. So let's substantiate objectively, just like in a quick few words, like 15 seconds of what substantiates word, just whether or not this entity posits some kind of utility. Okay, so like some people do that. They're just not like mentally compared to other concepts. Can I kill them? Can I like murder them? No, this is what I'm saying is that we should value the actualities instead of the potentialities of something, which is like which could potentially posit some kind of utility to society. I would even say like why? But why? Why should they care about that? Like, they have to do it better. Why should they care about that? Just because they're human shape isn't like an aesthetic. Or say it's going to be contingent on rationality. Well, no, the rationality doesn't follow if other different groups of animals, like cephalopods, can do the same thing but better. It's the irrational decisions. Well, no, 100%. If you're saying you have mentally handicapped individuals that can function less than a pigeon, but I mean, like, sure, we agree, but, like, yeah, no, cephalopods can do more. Cephalopods. Wait, what is a cephalopod? I feel like that's definitely explanatory. If you're saying you're undereducated, that's on you. You get to marry anyone from I'm curious which cephalo. Head feed. I'm not even trying to like troll here. Head feeds.
healthy both in lab and Greek. Healthy both in lab and Greek. Your squid, cuttlefish, octopi, that sort of thing. Head feed, cephalopod. Buffalo, head, pod, feed. Head feed. Yeah. As our memory, I'm just gonna get some. I have a headache right now. But it's good to see you, dude. I hope, I love you too. Be fixed, bro. But you guys, I hope my grandkid gets married to your grandkid. We can work this out. I just don't think that the current panel that we're on, I don't think he agrees with either you or me. I just want to say polygamy is based. All right, see you guys. So. Go for it. Talk about me, fucking daddy, and talk about everything. Just get it off your chest. Well, no, get it off your chest just so it's off your chest. You can just be like, well, I told the people, and if the people choose not to listen, then that's on the people.
I've already said everything. I don't know what else to say. I mean, as far as I know, she's a 32-year-old woman.
The sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. Into it.
It's not like we're making proof. It's just asking questions about it. See, like if you're taking a negation, the burden of proof would be on the person that's the positive. So, like, she said that, like, this happened. I'm just like, okay.
Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway.
If I was, like, 14 5 years ago,
the
and you were, like, 30, are you saying that you were a pedophile? Like, that is the burden of proof here. Like, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, a lot of her arguments require her being a rapist.
Yeah. So where is the proof that she's known you more than a few months? This is
I'm 21. Again, I'm 21. I was born 07/07, 2004. 07/07. I was born at 7 in the morning. 07/07, 2004. Right, I was born in Margate Hospital, Margate Cardiovascular, in Howard County. 07/07, 2004.
I think they're agreeing with you that you haven't fully revealed who you are.
This girl was born in the 90s. And she said that I know the female for 7 years.
That's not going to fool them.
5 years older than me. I am a minor for most of this equation. I am a literal legal child. Like, literally under the age of 18. If you agree with her, you must agree that I am an actual legal child.
And here we go.
Yeah, I think we need to focus on the fact that you've known her less than 2 months, and supposedly we're in this very committed relationship where, you manipulated her, gaslit her, apparently abused her. That's what they're saying in the comments now, that you never met her. So.
My claim is 2004. I'm sorry. That's not a claim. I can just post my license. She's claiming that she knew me before I was born. If she knew me before I was born, I was really a minor before I was born. Like, and she just is afraid to be a pedophile. It's funny. It's really not funny. I really wish it was funny, and it's funny to me. It's funny to me because how often do you have a woman be like, I'm a pedophile publicly? Like, how often does that happen? You you have a woman being like, I know this guy wasn't born at this time. Like, how often does that happen?
I don't think that's the claim that she's making. I think that she's making. Okay, well,
There's a hit right there.
wait, she's
And we've got an offside
maybe a little
with
bit of a
face-off
liar. They knew
movement.
each other for less than 2 months, and yeah,
Here in the later stages of this period, the game is still scoreless.
I have left. She was in here. She can come up. She's more than welcome to come up.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone
She's
face-off.
more than welcome to come up.
Trying to engage a little physicality here.
No, it's not that I'm trying to kick her off the panel. I was definitely kicked off by the moderator.
And there we go.
It's
Icing is the call.
It's usually her being Jeffrey Epstein. It's just like, hey, so for part of her story, I'm 15 and you're 27. It's just correct me if I'm wrong, comment section.
Both teams readying here for the
I was
face-off.
never claimed to be the smartest person in the room, but 27 and 15.
The Icebreakers win the draw and they go on the
15,
attack here in the offensive zone.
difference.
He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Can someone...
So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it keeps him clean.
27,
Quick shot! And there's the save.
Like, she was 27.
Whoa, she's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Already graduated.
Hawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Turns it over.
The Icebreakers are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
So we can move on to any other side.
Penalty coming up.
You're on a breakaway. You have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to the penalty shot.
No, but the comment section seems to hit on 27 and like 15.
Nasher's got the puck, and here he comes.
I'm like, who's 27, 15 back? Like, it's like being straight out of middle school and being like straight out of
Penalty shot is confirming
They're
the
like-
distance test. And with that pounder, we're all tied up.
We're all tied up, and I imagine the adrenaline is
Yeah,
on flow, and
read
he
it.
draws the penalty. Then he's all amped
You're
up for the
making
penalty
no
shot. He gets
sense.
the equalizer. What a shift.
Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Takes control of the puck. And he slides it complete to Nasher.
So probably
Skates to the crease.
yes.
Scores! My goodness, and look the weapon out there on the play.
I'm not being manipulated. I believe at any point it would be fun. I just want to make that clear. I choose to say
Super fast, and it finishes with the execution.
Here in the late going to the period,
So
the
should we do
Nighthawks are
most
looking
of
to
the
build on
talking
this
going
one goal
forward and not
lead.
just disappear?
Rising in on the
if you want to.
No. It was really weird. It's like, so this girl says she's known me for 4 years. I've only been a legal adult for 3 years.
Oh, and
But like
this
the
is
math
a
isn't bad in
See
here.
this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in,
mean,
so
yeah.
he can make that save.
Look at the Savardian spin around.
She's known me for 4 years. I'm 21. I wasn't a legal adult like 4 years ago.
I think she already admitted that she didn't know you.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. From the left side, he moves it up ahead.
That's the answer.
And that plays offside. We
In
got a
this
face-off
back
coming up.
being physically no.
Physically abusive for a girl who's straight up never been to abuser. No. Where did I
The
go?
Icebreakers have manufactured a lot
Well,
of
also,
chances
yeah,
here in this
people
first
love to
period,
see
but they
police
still
reports,
find
even though
themselves
you
trailing late.
fucking welfare. You poor fuck.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral
I
zone.
really do.
And
I
tries
love
make
to.
the bag
And
pass to
fucking
Saunders. Denies
know
on
this
the
more.
play.
Anyone else
Battle and
will
save
make
loose
fun of
puck
poor
around
people.
the board.
You live with government
Puck
assistance.
out here inside his own defensive zone.
What government
Puck
assistance
is
looks like.
frozen, and we get a
If you
stoppage in
really
play.
did abuse her, you wouldn't know about it. Because you wouldn't be able to afford to know about
Both
it.
teams are set. We'll drop the puck here.
It's these poor people. It really is. It's these poor
Abuse
people.
is a thing, but so is the blues.
They win the draw and go on the attack.
And
Jones up with the
TikTok.
Jackson stick handling in his own zone.
He makes his money on TikTok.
Takes it to the net.
I literally deserve money who makes money on TikTok.
I'm not even sure how you defend this, James. I mean, when you have a player with this type
No,
of speed,
that's what
great
I just
hands and
said.
vision,
She
it's
could block him.
impossible.
If she was
Reading and manipulating his opponent one by one until he takes it to the net. Thankfully, the goaltender makes a great save.
then why didn't she just block
30
him?
seconds left, just a half
Instead,
minute
you
to
guys
go.
are over here fixing him, following him,
Knocks him on the play.
getting
Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, what a save in front. They've got an on-back rush.
He was literally abusive to me 19 months ago. I know he's literally getting married now, over a year later, but he was literally abusive to me 19 months ago.
Down the right side and into the zone. With the backhand. Why did they
what's really
That is so
there's
frustrating.
me
He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he
point
just
he
misses.
hasn't bothered you.
And
He
that
has
will close the book on
to
this
me
one
and you,
here
and you
tonight.
guys are happy.
Two teams that brought their best efforts, neither giving an inch.
You
Please,
manipulated your
let me
friend
see
that
these
you
teams
knew
face off
less
again.
than 2
Isn't it
months.
great, James? I mean, when you
And
have two teams going toe-to-toe, head-to-head that are competing and battling like this,
No, like I do want to make. It's usually about the tonality of my voice. So it's
What I'm ready to say to the next person, they should own a slave. You understand? What it is, it's protect Happy Easter. Periodically do the family, loved ones. Have to be married to have those. Including not being able to protect.
One team set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports.
Is my medical background that meaning things? Oh, yes. This is beyond medicine, right?
Setters glide into position
Most
for the opening
abortions are
draw.
done for medical reasons.
The Nighthawks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a shot.
What's going to be the argument that I have a medical degree in order to
you know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Jordan's moving the puck through his own zone. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Angles it over to Jordan. He got all of that hit.
They don't gain consciousness until they...
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Pick it up.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. The Icebreakers look around near the point. Here's a rip. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Jordan's taking it from his own end. Jostles the puck loose. The Icebreakers gain possession. Jordan's got it along the wing. Look at this, 2-on-1. Offside, the call ending that rush.
DeFazio's a steady defender who's known to join the rush. Hebert's advantage is his soft hands, guys. His magnetic zone ability means he can get a great first touch to settle the puck and keep the play alive. I'm excited to see these players compete and give their team the edge. Now back to you.
Play rolls on. Look out, here they come on the attack. Scores! He's got it!
Yeah, you have this one. Only thing that you asked me to...
Well done.
Oh, what an amazing moment, James. Absolutely incredible. You'll never forget your first goal. And he does it with conviction. You can see everyone around him just kind of celebrating right now. You got to believe someone's going to collect that puck.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Shot along the wall. Denies him with a save. Jordan's taking the puck now here inside his own territory.
They used to go on Jason's lives.
The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
I know it was the one that's an abolitionist that used to run with Jason. She runs with it.
Earlier, and now he's looking for more.
The Nighthawks have it now.
Other kicks. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
The Nighthawks will take it behind the net.
Abby, you're talking about Abby. Which Abby? You're talking about her name was like Chaotic Beauty or something.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Puck is dropped.
The end of the week, 8th week into the 9th week.
Down the left wing, they came the zone.
He stopped it.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to
What
stop
about
the
it?
puck.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They got numbers. Blocked in front. Burying this up his head. He scores!
Is she okay?
Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack has probably looked at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Jordan's won the draw at center. Here's a shot. Takes a shot. Oh, what a close save there. Here's a short pass to Jordan. It's a 2-on-1. And we got an offside on the play, and that pretty much puts an end to that rush. In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Jordan, quick stick, lands from the puck here at center. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Tough save by the goalie. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Good. How am I wrong? It's definitely the end of the 8th week. Or maybe it's the end of the 7th. It's either the 7th or 8th, but I'm pretty sure it's the 8th. Entering the 9th week. It might be entering the 8th week now that I think about it. No, that's my nails.
Wicked glove save to get a piece of that one. Into the offensive zone. That knocks him out of the puck. Jordan's got it in the offensive end. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Oh, wow! Look at this! Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck.
Why don't you come up and explain? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Keep it out from the back of the net. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period.
Yeah.
Back in the front. He scores! And he's not done yet. Wow.
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened.
24 hosts.
Time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
So what were you talking about? What happened now?
So I'm not sure you know who this person is, but her name is Abby. I can't remember. But there's this host of this live. Her name is Heather Marie. She used to be my mod, and I guess her band friend is Azriel Bates. I used to be cool with him, but then he wasn't my mod. Well, she wasn't my mod anymore because what she did is she was infiltrating my mod server. She was telling Azriel stuff that we said. It's not very good. Well, what happened is, I think the live is actually still on right now. But basically what happened was Abby was, like, talking to him. And, like, he was, like, right now he's 21. She's claiming that she knew him when he was, like, I don't know, like 15. So she's claiming he's either a PDF or he's a liar because he was lying about his age supposedly. And so yeah,
I'm wondering, is it pro-life Abby or is it the Abby that's demonic?
It's a pro-life Abby.
Oh, okay, so it's not the Abby. That's interesting. I don't know who he is. I don't think I've ever heard of him either.
Azriel, he's not really the best guy. He's like speaks with like a lot of women. He's a Catholic too, so he doesn't represent us well.
Information. Like, does she have evidence that he's a deep radio?
No. The evidence is that she is, and he's the liar because he lied about his. Basically, either it's one side. Either she did specifically know he was young, he was like a minor, or he lied about his age on purpose to talk to girls, and he has done that before. I think he has both. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. I know. It's only accusations. It's kind of crazy. I don't like Azriel anymore. I used to be cool with him, and I used to be cool with his lady friend. Then she infiltrated my mod server. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't sound much. So. I know what's going on anymore. And I don't know, like, I don't really honestly know even who Abby is or anything about her. I know I've seen her, but...
You know, it's good that you don't know these people, because they're not exactly the best, like, Heather and Azriel are not exactly the best people. They're like, never there either, often, but yeah.
Well, you know the group I run with, and I've stayed true and dear to my people, and that's about it.
Well, the reason why I don't put you in my server is because you're not a mod. I never see you in...
No, because I don't go into your lives because I don't like Stitch.
No, not you. I'm talking about the person in the comments. It's like... Because I just said it was a mod server. Only mods are supposed to be in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, if I see you around, then you can definitely be a mod.
I think that you should stop controlling women's bodies.
I think you should stop telling me what to do. You're not my dad.
Well, you're telling women what to do with their own bodies, and it's like a bodily and autonomy. Their own bodies, it's like a bodily and autonomy.
Yeah, that's a really cool story, but like, you tell women what's
Yeah, I think that you should be like, I think you should stop like turning your back on other women.
Probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, I understand that you're just like, you're an infidel and you just, you know, like... Yeah, just, you know, all you're actually just I think, yeah, I think
women like to pretend they're thinking for themselves.
really, I do not know anything. Like, you're just...
Yeah, there's some decisions I can't make for my own.
Yeah, like that.
And to make for me. But for the most part, when it comes to my rules, I did think for myself and
Yeah. So it's like...
regardless of how exactly I met her, I would argue that I have more of a heart than you do if you're supporting abortion.
I wouldn't think so.
What's your argument for that?
Because if you actually have a heart, then at least it shows empathy. And at least you like, feel sorry for like someone's. Well, that would make the difference.
What's the argument?
Yeah, so like, regardless of the circumstance, like, for example, like, if it was like an accident, like if she got raped, for example, or if it was truly like a mistake, then you would at least have empathy for that. And you know what? This is what you're going to say to that. No, I'm not going to have empathy for someone that wants to kill their child. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. You should still have it.
That's not what I was going to say, actually.
That's what you're going to say. Yes, you.
Nope. Actually, I was going to say I do have empathy, right? I do feel bad for the woman that went through that, or even the man who went through this, right? Or the young man even. However, that doesn't take away the empathy that I have for the child in the womb also, who is also a victim to their father or mother, whoever committed this terrible action.
Crazy. Well, you can have empathy and sympathy. They're generally the same thing, but, well, not really, but they are.
Sure, I would agree.
Yeah, so you just proved my point that, like, well, like, obviously you would feel empathy or sympathy, but you would just choose whether or not what's like the sympathetic or empathetic on.
No, I would still be sympathetic and empathetic. However, I would not say that justifies her killing her child, right? The same would follow for, like, a woman who gets raped. 2-year-old child just so that she doesn't have to face that.
It doesn't matter though. Like, you can't really just like you can't really feel like empathy or sympathy and then like just force them or like say that they have to have this child. Like, that would be just forcing labor.
No, I mean, you could say it's forced labor if you want to, right? But well, obviously, but what is that? How does that constitute killing?
Well, yeah, so the mother having an abortion in a shorter timeline, the child that would be inside the womb, like the fetus, embryo, or zygote, it wouldn't be using as much resources compared to like
why does the amount of resources the child is needing justify?
Yeah, so I'll explain. I'll explain. Yeah, so
please do.
Would you or would you not say? Would you or would you just not say that someone that would give pregnancy versus someone that would not give pregnancy?
You mean give birth?
Or birth, same thing. Whatever, be pregnant. Someone that would be pregnant versus would not be. Wouldn't their body like be a lot more like, worn down or like just not as sufficient or not as good as it was prior to pregnancy.
Your body changes. That doesn't mean it's any, like, it's
Great.
like as a woman. Or
Yeah.
it's different. Men's bodies can be, like, deteriorate some way, shape, or form. But their bodies don't change or get better.
Okay, so should we be taking bed or like super bed, like if the change dramatically or no?
So you're three persons, because even Smile believes that.
Tried medication and therapy. They only seem to help temporarily. Only one thing that takes care of me. Self-sabotage, only way to find clarity. Baby, I know that I've been acting strange lately. Maybe I'm not as crazy as what it may seem. If you really step right up.
History being made here tonight, the EA SHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Sabalski for EA Sports. Their very first game in the league.
He just said he was going to treat you as different, like, for real. I mean, we've gotten into arguments before. But he's also owned up to shit that he's done wrong. I've owned up to shit that I've done wrong. Just like anybody else, they argue. Just like fucking adults. Everybody would act like one. That would be great.
Just moments away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. The Icebreakers start things off on the right. No by
W cops are calling me back. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm gonna get a little note in the mail. Okay. So fucking scared.
He's such a phenomenal shooter, James. I mean, when he shoots in stride, he is absolutely...
Ted Bundy's girlfriend thought the same way. Okay. I mean, that's fine. None of you guys know this person whatsoever. Did you spread your nudes around? Prove it. Prove it. I didn't send him anything. Again, you don't know me. Do you know him personally? I do know him personally. I had to share Abby's on Discord. Prove it. You have no idea how much I know and how much evidence I have. Then send it to me. DM me. I'm more than open. Yeah, because he likes to share everything to people. Okay, prove it. Again, like, DM me. Calling BS. This is a desperate thing. Okay. No host you've earned no right for information. See, that's the that's what I get. You know, that's where it stops. I don't owe you information. He remembers that someone else's. I mean, she's hoping he fixes her teeth. No. You're actually okay with telling someone else themselves. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't see an issue with it. I really don't. I mean, I don't see why you guys think it's such an issue. What? Did it make her sad? A lot of things might make you sad. Life is moving on. Get over it. Move on. It was less than 2 months. Oh, I don't care, Alex. I really don't. Prep for the storm. Baby daddy didn't leave me. I left him. Below zero for sure. This is so extreme. Have the day you deserve. Understood. Are you recording of him trying to shoot Abby's pics for that? Yeah, send it to me. Seriously, send it to me.
from a high danger area.
I've been trying to get information on this before I ever decided to do a live. The only reason why I did a live is because it's been going on for months at this point. Nobody wants to share anything. So,
your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and you're going to get the tipping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
I've been nice. I've asked respectfully. I've been like, hey, look what's going on. Nobody wants to share anything. Only wants to, like, scream and yell and crash out. So please, go ahead. DM me. I will give you my Discord. I will give you my Snapchat. Whatever you want to work with, let's go. Let's do it.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. From the neutral zone now. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. There's the whistle as the play was offside. The Nighthawks are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far.
That's an insane comment, Ninja. Respectfully, keep my kids out of the conversation. Because my kids have not been with him, so. And that's a personal preference. That has nothing to do with him. Maybe don't talk about his kids. It shows your character than mine.
Right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Just a little too much contact.
You will be. Oh, I'm so scared. A bunch of randos on the internet is going to attack me. I'm so fucking scared. Y'all don't cry. You really think I care about joining a debate? I don't. I don't want to be on my kids. I didn't say it was anything to do with him. It's a personal preference. Do you not understand? It's not you. What's not you? Not the assumption that I'm going to be the love of his life, unlike Abby apparently was in less than 2 months. So, like, what's not me?
Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
He's not abusive. He's never been charged with abuse. He's never laid a hand on me. Never seen him lay a hand on anybody. So they're trying to warn you about him and asking you to protect yourself. If you're trying to warn me, then show me all this evidence you guys say you have. Please do. Please do. Like, my DMs are open. Show me. Send me a message. I will send you my Discord. Let's talk about it. I can be respectful. I'd be cool about it. But I'm kind of getting annoyed with, like, all this fucking drama when nobody's fucking done it. Everybody's left you alone. Like, telling someone off themselves is abusive. Be less delusional. Telling a stranger off themselves is not abusive. Telling someone continuously you're in a relationship with to do it, maybe a little bit, but then leave. Leave. Don't talk to him anymore. Like, it's really that simple. It was an online relationship. Y'all never met in person. Leave. And it sounds like she did that, so what are we still talking about here? What did he say, though? What do you mean? You can't show the blind the truth. I mean, whatever. Telling anyone themselves is abusive. Let's say I agree with that. Then stop fucking talking to the person. Like, I mean, come on. Like, it's a 2 words. How much of an effect do you think that really has, bro? Like, it's 2 fucking words. I've said worse to people in an argument.
And that rush comes to an end as they can't make the play.
I have been meaner to people just having an argument. Also use the but exactly. What are we still fucking going on 6 months later? Literally 6 months later, what are we still going on about? You guys can have your assumptions about me. None of you guys know me, and I know that. Make you all remember who's saying this when she comes crying to everyone because of what he said. Trust me, I'm not going to cry to anybody. I also would not be online blasting my personal information or, like, crying my feelings out. I would talk to my friends. and then I would move the fuck on.
Hope you had as much fun as we did
Then
here
say,
tonight, and we will
so then you say it if it's bad, if it's not bad, like the fuck.
From all of us
Wait,
here
what?
at EA Sports, take care, everyone.
What? So then you say it if it's that bad, like the fuck. And just whole stance off the screaming and yelling I wasn't even really paying attention to. I was on mute dealing with something else. It's something about doxing and names. I don't fucking know. My whole issue with this whole situation is that we are continuously falling in love and getting him dropped on panels, and it's just like annoying to deal with. What were the words he used? I can't say it on TikTok, but I'll say it. I'll text you if you want me to.
I mean, I would be too, but like I don't know that much like stuff about it, so I can't really talk.
I honestly I understand being against IVF, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't struggle with it.
Oh, that's not the same chicken that I'm talking about. Then I don't think.
No, that's not.
No.
I do struggle with it. Like, I understand why it's wrong, but I also struggle with, like, the idea of, like, it helps people have...
I didn't say they didn't have rights.
I'm not talking.
You're dumb.
Yeah, and you're president. I was not this talking very long.
Look at you.
In with us. Not even like 5 minutes. You don't even have to be quiet for 5 minutes. Just like for 1 minute. Just listen. Anyways,
she said scientific facts within the Bible. Stuff we learned about, it's actually when she brought on about, so you're thinking, well, actually stuff about pork and pork was cooked properly, and people got sick from pork, and so actually not eating pork protected people of the Jewish culture from getting sickness. Another thing is circumcision under the Old Covenant. They were required to wait 8 days after the birth of the child. Do you know what happens 8 days after birth? The vitamin K spike, which is what helps with clotting, naturally spikes up after 8 days after birth, and they had to wait 8 days after birth to be able to circumcise. They weren't supposed to circumcise like before that.
Jess, how old are you?
I'm 21.
I would like to point out we did not drop you. It was your connection. It did not completely get you on the panel.
Oh, that's all right.
So are you Christian?
I am, yes.
And how do you feel about abortion?
I feel very strongly against abortion.
Why are you against abortion?
Because I think that at the moment of conception, it's a life at moment of conception. And I think it's wrong to kill this baby just because you don't want to be pregnant, or you don't want to go through labor with the fears of death and things like that. And everyone's so worried about their own body. But for instance, with Christ,
Christ gave his body so others can live. And abortion supporters cling to their own body so others can die. It's literally just explaining like the devil, like Jesus came into this world through the womb. Of all places, he chose a womb. And the devil is trying to protect the womb because that is where greatness comes from. A woman's strength is that she can give life to this world so pure and beautiful. And people want to take that away and turn it into something terrible.
Yeah, I agree. So do you have any exceptions?
No. See, I guess that's probably where that'll get a lot of people. I just don't think that there is any exceptions personally. Like, I fell pregnant with my eldest while I was still in school. It was a complete accident. And I was young.
I just want to recommend not to give us personal stories. I just don't want to get it too emotional. I do appreciate what you're saying, honestly. You've been the sweetest person that came up so far, so I would like you to continue, but I don't want you to have your story out and then people are gonna get your story twisted and then throw it back at you. I just want to warn you, okay?
Okay, thank you. Sorry if I understand.
But if you have to, go ahead, but just warning.
Thank you. No, I just think that, Christ died for us, and so I think that we can, harbor through it just to bring life into this world. And, if you don't want children, then a very simple solution is don't engage in sex. And yes, if it is of rape and things like that, there are things out there that can prevent, like the morning after pill, or there are things that can help. And when people go, like a lot of people say that they were protection and it didn't work, or you can always wear the protection and the woman can always be on the contraceptive, and then they can always, just to be extra safe, take the morning after pill as well. Or just don't engage in it if you don't want children, because it's bound to happen.
Well, and so we don't agree with contraceptives. We believe as Christians that sex should only be between husband and wife that have been married through Christ, because marriage is a religious action. So
absolutely.
That should be between and bringing anything in the way of Christ's work and what he tries to do. And so, yes, you can, take contraceptives and you can do this and you can do that, whatever. But the thing is with these contraceptives and with, them trying to do everything they can to stop it, you're never going to stop God's promises, number one. And number two, I believe that if you have to take so many steps to stop yourself from becoming pregnant, you should never be having sex at all.
100%, I agree. And I only say it because there are people out there that don't believe in waiting until their marriage and that it is a holy thing. And there are a lot of people out there that don't do that. So for those out there,
yeah, so do you guys think that babies go to heaven or hell?
That's a good question. So, fall short is the glory of God. So I don't know how to answer that question unless somebody else wants to.
And it's really not
but also I don't know.
And like I said, it's not up for us to decide. It's up to God. So what he thinks should happen. And we don't know all of Christ's good things and everything he does. We don't know. We're incapable of knowing everything. And so we don't know whether they go to heaven, whether they go to hell. We don't know whether Christ, whether he looks on how he's going to be in the future, because he knows all.
Well, that's one to draw here
So,
in the defensive zone. The Nighthawks move to the offensive zone.
Hang on. Really, I want
The
to
Icebreakers have it now.
why women just
Look at this, 2-on-1.
What about?
Across the line.
Yeah.
What a play defensively.
I think we should, just because we're too emotional, unpredictable. We can make, like a crazy decision just because we're on periods. And, I think our IQ is high enough. And we're not.
Once again, you sound really uneducated.
Because our IQ is unpredictable. Yeah, so
You guys up with
men and women have IQ.
I don't think we should drive either, because women drivers irritate me, and we also shouldn't be in sports.
We've still got zeros on the board.
They suck so bad.
Back away. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick shot, and he makes a stop with the glove. The Icebreakers, a chance at the rush here.
Wait, stop. Did you just call me a pick-me?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, didn't you?
You need to get fancy and
ran out of time and couldn't get the shot.
Do you can give us information for each position?
Stay looking to this left. Wait,
Kelly, it's Billy better.
The Nighthawks pick up steam on the attack. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Lemieux. He won a stick, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. And a little physicality at that threat. The Icebreakers keep up along the board.
Take 2 days longer than everyone else, but that was slow.
Well, there is, man. You can just feel the rumble of the board from up here. Just bone crushing, separating body from puck.
Into the offensive end
It's
now.
my opinion, it's not even sense.
Here's a shot. Gets down in front for the block. Outside the call, ending that
What did it take you to say that?
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again.
I definitely think in a couple years we should change that and just
The
have
Nighthawks
men
take
vote.
possession after that neutral zone face-off. Moves it to block.
Thank you.
Here's a shot.
See, this is my trend. I'm pissed off because remember like Kylie getting married last half your lives.
I just would rather sit in the kitchen and just cook
A
my man.
here in this offensive zone face-off.
With that. I don't know why we switched it. I don't know why we wanted to be in school. Like, we could have been
Off the front, ties up at the
I think we're still living tradition baseball, so being able to have the ability to
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect
if I can
it to
move,
the
it's
corner,
not
getting it
traditional.
out of danger.
Takes the shot. Oh, what a save with the glove by Lehman. Oh, glove save by Lehman.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're old.
Yes,
This is
I know.
a prime example. Look at him, bob and weave, trying to find that puck. He does and makes the save.
I feel like maybe it'll be a little satire, but this year, I get excited. That's what happened.
And help them succeed here in overtime.
Like, the sports things, they actually are.
Quick pass to Lemieux.
Is my baby
And that
here?
brings the
Raising
face-off
your
a
bro?
twig in front.
Yeah, just to be clear, I don't necessarily think that everybody should get a vote when it comes to our government and things like that. But I don't think that who gets a vote should have anything to do with gender.
Trinity, Tristan, Trinity, who shouldn't get a vote then?
Yeah, you can't some type of test that the
Penalty shot.
women can.
I want to see this.
I mean,
Makes the save on the penalty shot.
Well, this is huge. This gives momentum to your team with a critical jump shot. Just making yourself as big as possible and tracks it quickly and makes the save.
do you think
The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff.
you get?
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Pushes it across to a left.
If you want to pass it, then you should get a
Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Scoops up the puck now. They go on the attack through center.
Wait.
The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. And he takes the dish.
Hold on, Nudie, I have one question.
With the blast! Great save by Lennon! Jackson's got the puck in his own zone.
So what do you want to
Once across the line now and on the attack.
Why'd you kick my foot?
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Roulette's looking to put this one away with his zone
This is a good
ability,
debate.
guys. We know how dangerous he can be here in overtime.
And with the hands tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Puts it on net, and that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Chance to win it.
Hey, Darko, they say you work.
Stop. The Nighthawks gain control
What's
of
your
it.
take on the problem?
Along the side, here they come to the neutral zone.
The answer is
The
yes.
Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Can't get a hold of the pass. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck.
Why do you think they should be able to vote?
Cuts to the paint. There's the whistle as the net comes off.
Absolutely not.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone.
Think about like Kevin.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Grabs the puck away. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. For the win! Oh, what a save to give it time! Quick feed to a left. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. It in. Takes it to the front. And takes to win it. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
And I also think that
This is a face-off. There's definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. Long pass into the neutral zone. Find the back of the net and OT will continue.
I cannot believe he missed, James. This is his shot. It is his money shot. He walks into that PowerPoint slap shot, and he just can't execute. Just misses the net.
Here's a short pass to DeFazio.
I could not join the military because I
The
am a type
Nighthawks
1
look to start
diabetic.
the transition game. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Nighthawks gain possession. He can end it here. A chance for the win. Kaiser opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Because this will warrant.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end.
Yeah.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. This is high.
Yeah, this is the most dangerous.
To get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the net.
Because that's what you believe.
Grabs the puck at center.
No, that's how it was originally designed. That's why.
That is my opinion.
Moves the pass in front. And that slides right out to center ice.
Sorry, Jake.
There's the whistle. Penalty shot.
Yes, specifically for moving the.
See, wait, host, do you want to say something?
Like this needed any more drama for a penalty shot in overtime. Great save on the penalty shot.
The penalty shot's always a game of cat and mouse, but I think he does a great job of not biting first. Patience and composure, he makes the save.
Whenever you want to, whoever you want.
Saunders won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack.
Speech.
And that
No.
turns off a body in the lane.
Thanks for giving my speech.
How did he stop that one? Wow.
That's not been feet outside the line. You can too. I hate Josh Wilder.
Comes to an end after a great defensive play. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Oh my goodness, it's stayed out. What a save!
James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, I was on display.
Saunders brings it in.
Shit, all they did was say it.
Oh, he put it just wide as it hits.
They shouldn't have to say it.
Gotta love the offense, James, and the ability to score goals.
Make me a damn sandwich and I swear, Brandon, if that lasagna's cold next week, I will beat the shit out of you.
Actually, completely
voluntary.
So then, took lead in that position. He agrees with
the Icebreakers have it against the wall. And he gets in front of that.
I think anybody should be able to prove they can pass a civics exam, men or women. Saying, if you live in this country, you gotta be male. You have to own property.
That's how it was. Yeah.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone.
I just think the mix should be instead of a right, just a bridge.
Yep, that's
a critical draw here.
By being able to pass a basic civics exam. And let's say, if you don't understand how important it's supposed to work, his name should be ability to move in a system you have no idea. If you didn't pass this exam, you just accept that outcome.
Yeah.
Study hard. It's not.
No, it's for every cycle.
Chance though.
Manny was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was
Did you get another chance to improve? So that's one. Well, that's a little dictatorial, don't you think?
Takes the feed moving in.
That doesn't seem.
Oh, just a textbook hit. Poked away in the neutral zone.
What are you talking about? It's very American because it wasn't always like this.
Shuts him down.
Do you? Well, yeah, you do.
Monstrous save here in overtime.
It's off to
Picks up the puck in his own end.
Facetious innings.
Moves it to Fazio.
Crazy that most Marines are.
And a stick break setup. Moves it to a left. The Nighthawks
Gonna
take
get
it
to a
across the
level
line.
that goes that deep on the
Side with the glove. And here's the pass
too.
to Saunders. And lowers the boom of the
Getting hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponents and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered.
They should get an attack of flag.
Exits the zone. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Oh, he comes up with a big shot.
The issue is that
Being
honestly,
a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Saunders. Comes up with a stop. Quick feed down low. Quick feed to Dupuis. Along the half wall with the puck. The Icebreakers have it from their own end.
The problem is that to do that, I think you kind of have to do away with these stupid
Inside the D zone. 3-on-1, look out.
programs that get gifted to these schools that provide false information to the Department of Education, because I've seen it with two
See if we can
kids.
pick up some momentum again here.
I
Face-off
fully
is ready to
support
go.
that, because as a citizen, I noticed that in our history of classes, they generally stop teaching the Constitution and the 15th Amendment. They will teach you the 16th Amendment, and personally, that's the most important amendment that needs to be repealed.
be the amendment, because that amendment that here is the instance that we, the American people, lost the right to control our financial destiny. And that's what I think we should.
Saunders wins the face-off in the offensive zone.
But that's what he needs for group education. I mean, that's definitely a new take on it. How the fuck though do we improve? How do we improve the education system? For real, like,
I don't know all the answers, but we put a man on
the Icebreakers win the face-off. Centering to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Big save by the goaltender once again.
I'm sorry.
Man is ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent.
I don't believe that.
He's saving his team right now.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup.
He's Christopher as an example.
Broken up from behind. Well, that's picking up steam.
Is the earth giving the earth flat?
He grabs the puck here at the point.
Takes
the shot. And he had an answer with that
save. Do you think it's more likely? Do you think it's more likely to be flat or
solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Can't maintain possession.
Honestly, dude, I don't fucking know. Personally, the controversy surrounding the subject, I was definitely more inclined to believe that.
What a thrilling finish tonight! Wow!
I'm surprised the goaltender didn't flinch on this one. I know that if I was getting out on the coverage, I'd be flamingoing all night long, James, because he absolutely tagged this one. He had time, he had space, and he got all of it.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.
Science can't explain with my own two peepers. And on top of that, I've never personally, because of the things that I've seen with my own two eyes, I have not been high enough to actually see the expanse of the Earth for myself. And no, I don't trust NASA because personally, I just find it. I'm not going to get onto that one. I don't think 1969 happened the way that it did, and there are legitimate reasons as to why.
What standard?
Shit size.
Well, I'm about to. What do you mean?
Being a president of the United States. My brothers and family does not involve aviation.
Well, I feel like that's something that somebody shouldn't even have to argue.
Well, no. What do you mean? No, because there would be physical harm still being done to the woman, even when she's unconscious. There would still be physical harm. You would be damaging her cells.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I see what you're saying. I was taking physical harm in the sense of like some kind of like ripping or tearing or something.
Yeah, that could also happen. That could happen. You could be like, whether it's cervical bruising or any sort of blood being, or any cuts or anything like that. I mean, the grape is still just going to be harmful to her, even in the physical sense, by that definition. Or you could just go explore the harm theoretics, and there are many mainstream accounts that would support the idea that the woman is still being harmed. I don't understand what people would even say.
Yeah, I don't either. According to Protect You, we're getting pieced up by Beep.
not even true, in fact. But alt is, then you would know that the inverse of that is true. Pretty sure he's trolling them. I don't get pieced up in anything. Pretty sure he knows that. Who I was, which account I was on. Yeah, I was gonna say, it went the opposite of that, and then I left alive. But, I mean, yeah.
You get beat earlier, buddy?
Me? No. There's not a single clip of me losing an abortion debate on set. I don't lose abortion debates. If it's about politics, I think I've lost one once.
You do political debate?
I'm a poli-sci major. I'm going to law school. Yeah. I debate politics and economics. Yeah.
Politics don't make no fucking sense to me.
And they're really important. I mean, abortion's a political issue too. It's not just like religious or, meta-ethical.
Yeah, I don't understand politics. And I think you should have to take a crash dummy test in order to be able to even vote.
Opening face-off is just seconds
Yes.
away.
It's super imperative that people understand politics because it just reduces down to the values and interests of people and populations, right? So, like, whether it's like state laws, local laws, policies, whether we're talking taxes, subsidies, the presidency, everything ends up being political or is inherently political at some point. Protect Dean already ran for me. I already challenged him multiple times. Dean and Parker both ran for me. I'm not going to bother anymore.
The Nighthawks win the draw here in the
That's
neutral zone.
hilarious.
And he's ridden off the puck.
And, yeah, I'm surprised Protector, I guess he just recognized my voice, and he must have known what all that was on earlier today. He must have figured it out.
I thought Dean and Parker were like the best, aren't they?
And that's his heat seeker zone ability.
What?
Defensive game is his primary focus, guys.
I mean,
but
maybe for the left.
jumps in on the attack.
Not overall, no.
Their team the upper hand
not at all.
tonight. Guys, back to you.
Feeds the puck over
It
to
also depends on the subject, Protect, okay? So, like, I wanted to debate them on abortion, and I also would debate them on certain, political, like, policies, like executive orders and stuff. And it just, yeah.
Find some space in the corner.
So you were a Trumper?
Me? What are you doing behind that? Like, did I vote for him? Yes. Do I support everything he does? No. And I'm not MAGA. Not even a Republican.
Just here in the
Do you
late
regret
stages
voting
of
for
this
him?
frame.
No. Because we were put into a binary. The alternative was voting for Harris. So I can just explain comprehensively as to why that would not have been a prudent decision, but I'd rather not get into all that. But yeah, no. That's not necessarily, no, that's not what it is. I think Harris was just a very poor representation of the Democratic Party. She was an airhead with no real policy, regurgitated a lot of things. And her proposed capital gains tax, I think that was absurd. Her stance on abortion is like to be staunchly pro-choice. She was the border czar from 2021 onward and did the worst job in history monitoring the border. DHS and Customs and Border Protection, beyond the research, report a 90+% drop in border crossings just in the first few months of Trump's second presidency, and now we're at like 98+%. Open source zone shows 0 new illegal immigrants being released in the system month after month since last summer. We can take a look at, like, I mean, yeah, there's just a multitude of reasons. Geopolitics, like foreign policy. Harris would probably have us subsidizing European countries far more than we are now. There's just a multitude of reasons as to why I would not.
I do take issue with us sending like lots of viewers and stuff.
I do as well, and she would have us sending more based on the way that she views NATO versus Trump.
I just don't understand how we have men and women who have served our country. And then I do understand, like, some of them do choose this life. And I don't understand how we have any sort of human who has fought for our freedoms
living on any street or in less fortunate situations than like a person who has never held a job, has 6 kids, and lives on welfare. I take issue that we are helping other countries when we can't even help those who fought for us to be where we are in any way, shape, or form. It makes me sick.
It's deplorable.
Yeah, I do kind of agree. That's why being in the military. I used to have a very negative view in the past of people who served in the military. My opinion has drastically changed. It sucks that you put your life on the line for the country. Like people, have lost limbs being in the military. People have had PTSD. People have unfortunately have seen their friends blown up and more, unfortunately. And they're treated like trash when they come home. They're not given a hero's welcome. They're treated like trash, basically. So, like, you put your life on the line for your country, and that's your reward. So, yeah.
Say, oh, rape, that's an exception. So it's a back.
After the American Medical Association started prescribing all these petroleum-based medicines, they had all these horrible side.
I just believe it is more the door opening to the opportunity.
You can do a C-section, right? You need to do an abortion.
Well, you can get an abortion before 20 weeks.
Before 20 weeks, what's even life-threatening? They don't even know they're pregnant at 20 weeks.
No, I'm not saying like the average. Like I'm saying literally, if there is imminent life-threatening danger, and they like need to do something about the pregnancy, like not like they feel there's a threat.
Can I give you a hypothetical?
Yeah.
This looks like I gotta find the picture. I have a politically that we vote for, that we like support, that are say antithetical to the Christian worldview, but you take kind of as a compromise in order to get the candidate that you want in, or to pass a rule that you believe will benefit more. Like it's a completely different thing. So there's always going to be something you're going to have to give leeway on politically.
I don't think we should have to.
Well, no, I'm saying like.
I feel like politically, like we've kind of come to a place where we. I don't know. I feel like people idolize the people in our government more than we idolize like who we should be, like God, for instance, right? And we look for all our answers in our political powers instead of searching for our answers in God. And I take that to be problematic too, but at the same time, for religion and it's just all a big fucking circle jerk.
Yeah, well, it's about balance. It's about balance in politics.
There is no balance.
Well, I mean, there kind of is, though, because there's a dichotomy between progressivism and conservatism. And we see this highlighted with the parties. Obviously, it's corrupted. This is like a really simplistic take on it, but it's not going to be like, unilateral to one party in power or one ideology being prevalent or hegemonic. So, I don't know. It's a complicated thing. I think you should probably just like if you're pro-choice, request that. There's just too much.
No. My life was just restricted for misinformation. What was misinformation? TikTok is hating on me already for no reason.
Thanks, Theo. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back.
You're welcome. You can never hear sister. What is the right? That's not true. Mr. Brett, he's all the way in the other room. Which is even funnier that you guys can hear him. There's 1, 2, 2.5 rooms in between us.
The sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL.
This current Canadian person is making us do bad.
I'm not even paying attention. All I see is something like games or some shit. I didn't even follow anybody. It's one of those things. I'm not paying attention. I'm doing my nails. I don't have time to read.
Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Nighthawks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Marin's got it in the offensive zone. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Nighthawks gain possession. Here's a short pass to Ouellette. Now over to Saunders. Play is called for offside.
Oh shit!
In
No
the
way.
final moments of this period, the game is
She
still
wouldn't even give me
scoreless.
the hospital name. That's how funny it is.
Nice job tying up his opponent.
Unless you're talking about like emergency ones, like and like just regular.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get a
Oh, you know what?
to make that save.
Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
It's probably
It was like a car crash.
Newfoundland. They're a little wacko there.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender,
No,
he
they
bails
don't.
his team out.
It's probably on a quarter. I just probably just.
Lund's got great strength and balance when he's got
No, I think she might be
His
mistaken.
unstoppable force zone ability means it's hard for defenders to bump him off the puck. Tactics is a solid defender, but he can still throw up points for his club. Let's see if one of these stars can give their team the upper hand in this matchup. Back to you
I
now.
gotta do it neon brown.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck
You
along
want to
the
do it
wing.
orange?
Passes it to Ouellette.
You don't like orange? Okay, then do
Step on a breakaway.
violet.
Finish too soon.
Well, the reaction on the bench
No,
says
it's
it
like
all, James.
dark.
I mean, this is
Like
their
dark
fearless
purple.
leader who provides a ton of energy to this group. The timeliness of the goal, the energy that he brings,
my
and
God, that's so
encapsulates
good.
what he means to
God.
this team.
Big nails.
The Nighthawks win it.
It's in white.
What a save he made there. They score, and
Even green.
Yeah, and they've been
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
they
this.
just
Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick
It's kind of
change
sad,
here
really.
and find a
Wait,
way to continue
what?
the momentum.
How
The
so?
Nighthawks have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first.
You're not even an American woman. Like, you have no right to even say that, I guess.
I don't know what they're talking about. What is happening?
No, that's the thing. She's saying that, like, us, we just want to have women, control over women in the U.S. And she's Canadian, right? So, like, she's not
I want control over women all over the world. I don't care where you live. You should never be allowed to kill your child.
It's in Canada, it's in version of America. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I do not want to be associated with the U.S. right now, so thank you.
Well, you can just see the infectious energy that goes throughout this entire lineup when he scores. That's a true testament to his leadership and what he means to this group.
Moves it quickly over to Marin.
And it's in the net. It's a goal. They're going to count that one. Oh, he's such a leader, James. I mean, it's an infectious energy when he scores, and the entire team is looking to him. The bench absolutely explodes. Now, all of a sudden, the momentum is in their favor, all started by their fearless leader.
And he loses control here. Breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
America is so bad. Why do so many people immigrate to America?
Exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
The Nighthawks are up big here late in the first.
Why would people immigrate to a bad country?
And off the draw, they take the puck. They've got numbers here. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play.
I mean,
I don't know why people think that we just want to save only American babies. We don't save, like, babies.
He's in all alone. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
He likes that one back. Gets a piece of it with the ball.
Oh, the bench gets such a boost when he
No, I
scores,
don't.
so that's such a timely stop.
Exactly the self-defense principle, which is just going to state that the mother can remove the child from her, but not intentionally kill the child.
She doesn't live in Quebec or somewhere around. She's a hamster. So she's a French Canadian.
He's got such an incredible skill set. We've seen it time and time again. When he's shooting in stride, he has that quick release. He can disguise his shot. He can use the defender as a screen any which way around it. He's going to put it in the back of the net.
Dupuis gaining momentum.
Are you
tremendous hit on the play. Look at that. He's on his own bench.
Alrighty, dear. What is your argument that you think there should be this much
You know what? There's a lot of laughs going on right there. And man, you've got
for me anyway, I don't see the fetus as a baby at that point. If a woman decides that, you know, she doesn't want to have a baby, it's her body, her choice, and I still see that as true. Sure, so definition of baby. If we look at the definition of baby, I think it's number 4. Maybe number 5, it's just going to say a fetus. So what are you taking? Like, what are the necessary conditions to be considered a baby? When they're breathing the air outside of the womb.
The Nighthawks already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period.
I'm pro-abortion because it is a medical procedure that women have rights to. And are you pro-abortion all 9 months? It's their body, it's their choice. I don't have a problem with anything. Let's say a woman has a cesarean scheduled and she's cutting in. And she decides, you know what, I don't want this child, I can't afford it, and instead she walks across the street to the Planned Parenthood instead of into the hospital. Gets an abortion. Do you find that to be okay? Yeah, because it's her choice.
And look at this, the official.
And at what point do they gain moral consideration? Moral consideration? I mean, I don't see morality or anything. I mean, I'm sure she's making that choice, but again, I go back to it's her life.
I think he's done his research getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly.
The Nighthawks wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that leading late in the first.
Does matter. That's what this conversation is about, right? I just don't see when this abortion as a moral thing, though, because to me, this lady is part of the gay and moral.
Because there's an energy, there's a fun-like atmosphere that is
It doesn't
contagious,
matter
and you can
because it's
certainly
that
feel
person's
that he
choice.
brings it to this group each and every
I don't
time.
think of it as a moral decision that's easy on that person either, but that's their choice. When does this, let me rephrase it for you, to help you. When does this being gain the right to life? To me, the life starts when it's out of the womb. Out of the womb must this child be in order to have the right to life. When it's out completely, as in breathing and is crying and all that stuff, that's a baby. That's a baby to me. Before that, if it's inside the body or whatever, and they're like, yeah, I don't want to live it, then that's fine. That's their right to do it. So let's say like a woman is in labor and the baby's crowning. Is it fine for her to take the letter opener and just slap the baby in the head? In what scenario would that ever be? It's reality. Because it is reality. So can you just answer the question?
From behind takes out your skates for the trip.
So you're saying when the baby's breached, as in here, and she decides to stab a baby when it's here, yeah, she's murdering. And by here, what I asked you is when a woman is in labor, baby's head is starting to crown, baby's not out, and she's crowning. Is it morally permissible, or is it okay? You don't believe in morals. Is it okay for this woman to just go ahead and stab the baby? Well, she's crazy, yeah, but that's not an abortion.
Yes, it is.
So it's okay for her to do that? Did I say it was okay? No, she's spreading this. I said if she's attacking herself and the child when it's reaching, yeah, she's a little bit crazy. You know what breaches? Then the baby's head is coming out like floating. Yeah, that's where this breach is when the child's feet. Okay, either way, if she starts attacking herself or whatever, I think she needs help, and that is not an abortion. She's not attacking herself, she's not doing anything to herself, she's stabbing the child's feet. Okay, but again, this could be extreme level, which would never happen. If it happens, then she probably has mental issues. But again, it's not an abortion. So is it fine what she did? Because the child isn't granted the right to life in your worldview. If someone's...
You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's
We're going to take a quiz.
I mean, the puck goes cross crease, you know,
We have qualified
from everywhere. The landscape of the game is so fast.
Let's face it, insurance companies only care about their bottom line. I don't care if it's at your expense. I'm Ransom.
What's your name?
Skylar.
We're going to take a quiz. We're going to look for your ideal man. Okay. We're going to see the probability of him existing, okay? All right. What age do you want your ideal man to be?
21 through 24.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Can they be married?
No. I don't want to be complicated. Absolutely not.
Think of a celebrity crush. Who's your celebrity crush right now?
I don't have one. It's just any attractive guy.
Chris Evans?
Sure.
If he was married and he wanted to be with you, would you steal him?
It'd be really hard.
It would be hard?
Yes.
Okay. What race? White, black, or Asian?
Anything. Apparently, I'm known for going for the Hispanic, but
Hispanic?
anything. But it's been the race of it's Hispanic.
Why do you like Hispanics?
It just happens. It's not on purpose.
All right, but what's your ideal race if you have to choose white, black, or Asian?
There's no ideal. It's just like
anybody.
What comes naturally.
Minimum height.
5'7" and up.
Wait, how tall are you?
5'5" and a half.
5'7" minimum.
Yeah.
Can they be obese?
20 bucks.
So you date an obese individual.
If I'm treated right, yeah.
Minimum income.
Well, with the age I'm, there's not really a limit right now, but like when we're grown, at least 80K and up.
80K minimum.
I would say so. Grown.
We're gonna see what the probability of that man existing is, okay? The percentage of that man existing is 2.9%. That's actually not horrible. How do you feel about that?
Better than you. I'm feeling good. I'm good right now. Good spot.
What's your name?
Skylar.
We're gonna take a quiz.
Okay.
We're gonna look for your ideal man.
Okay.
We're gonna see the probability of him existing, okay?
All right.
What age do you want your ideal man to be?
21 through 24.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Can they be married?
No. I don't want to be complicated. Absolutely not.
Think of a celebrity crush. Who's your celebrity crush right now?
I don't have one. It's just any attractive guy.
Chris Evans?
Sure.
If he was married and he wanted to be with you, would you steal him?
It'd be really hard.
It'll be hard? Okay.
Yeah.
What race? White, black, or Asian?
Anything. Apparently, I'm known for going for the Hispanic, but
Hispanic?
anything, but Hispanic.
Why do you like Hispanics?
It just happens. It's not on purpose.
But what's your ideal race if you have to choose white, black, or Asian?
There's no ideal. It's just
down there. How the hell do you think she's not gonna miss?
This stipulated that she hits her target. Like, are you okay? Like, the question on the table
I'm
is...
perfectly fine.
The question on the table is, do you think that the fetus is you?
Wait, no, she was saying, is the, like, if she was attacking the baby on the birth table, when the baby's head is coming out, and she's taking a paper cutter and attacking the baby. To me, it sounds like she's attacking the baby, I guess, but also it would be hard to miss herself. Like, the scenario doesn't make much sense to me, but okay.
It's just, it's just go-ten that she doesn't harm herself. She's just, figure out. Very basic reasoning here. So, so what's the answer to the question? I'm confused in the question.
So, you're asking me if a woman takes a paper cutter while she's giving birth with the head of the baby coming out and she decides to go ahead and attack the baby, is that considered murder? Sure. But if the baby isn't born yet, is a fetus or whatever, and she decides to do an abortion, a medical procedure, that's not murder to me.
Okay, so if it's crowning and she unalived it while it was being birthed, that'd be fine.
I didn't say that. I said that if she attacked the baby on the table and going nuts with a paper cutter, then I think she has something wrong with her, sure.
Tricky. I don't know if you're just not tracking the question. I'm not really sure, but the question she asked you pertains to a fetus because it's still in the body.
She said a baby on a table that's head's coming. That's not a fetus.
Okay. It can't be on a table and in the womb at the same time.
She said the baby's head is coming out,
Do you know
not a fetus.
what crowning is?
Yeah, when the baby's head is coming out.
Okay, it's still in the body. So it's still...
It's not a fetus if the baby's being born literally that second.
It literally is. It's literally a fetus until it's entirely birthed. That's what a fetus is.
A fetus is an undeveloped human being. A baby is something that's full term.
When do you think it's no longer a fetus?
When it can develop its own lungs and organs and whatever, and it's out. A fetus is literally nothing but a small bit of cells that form inside the body. It's not a human being at that point.
Obviously false.
Okay. You're a fetus from 8 weeks until you're birthed. I don't know if you knew that, but from 8 weeks until you're birthed, you're a fetus.
Okay, so at 40 weeks while you're being birthed, you're still a fetus. I don't know if you knew that.
I saw this one.
So you're saying to me that a fetus can survive at like 3 weeks or something outside?
When did I say that?
No, I'm just asking a question to you. You don't have to get all...
That was a stupid
When
question.
did I say anything that would lead to you thinking that?
Well, you're talking about a baby that's like full term, as in 9 months, comes out, and that's a fetus if it's still in the... Like, none of that makes any sense. We're
That's literally
talking
how it's scientifically
a child
defined.
that's reached full term, that's literally being born.
Yeah, that's
And it's not a fetus at that point. It's literally coming out.
It's called a full-term fetus. Yeah. 40-week fetus.
Sure.
What that is. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now that you're hopefully unconfused again, you seem to...
Oh, CPR, they're back.
I will still always see abortion as a human right to women. Women have a right to a medical procedure, especially when it is risking their life or they are a victim of sexual abuse. Absolutely.
Tricky. The question she's asking you pertains to a particular type of abortion, and specifically it would be a partial birth abortion. She just wants to know if those are okay. Like very, very simple.
Abortion is fine.
Our partial birth abortion is fine.
It's fine.
Okay, so you take the view that partial birth abortions are fine. Okay. Do you know what
abortion is fine? Doesn't matter what my view is. The person wants it. It's their right to do that.
Okay, so
it would be the same for me not forcing men to be castrated at the beginning so they don't rape a child, like a person in the future. Like, it makes no sense to force someone to not have a right to do something if it's their body and their choice.
I don't know what that was all about.
I'm just saying that to deny someone access to a medical procedure
Yes.
doesn't make sense to me.
Just be linear. Oh my